Fortnite has really done a great job of.
A lot of players still in those planes just floating around up top. Nobody wants to make a move and put themselves in harm's way at this point, and I don't blame them. Gancho waiting in the top of this, the top center structure of Big Green here. Lazy. There we go, the top right corner. Your back-to-back winner from game 1 and game 2, Jesse. Waiting to see what kind of move's going to happen here in just a second.
Yep. I think Jax picks up his second. It's going to be big for him. I think, if I remember correctly, game 1, he either got 2 or 3. I think he was just under that 3 threshold. I can't remember for a fact. And I think he just got taken out. He misses that 3 threshold as well.
I'd like to point out super quick, Jesse's loadout is literally an RPG and a shotgun.
No way.
He has healing in every other spot.
You got to be kidding me. Playing
this man is focused on late game, 100%.
He has a strategy, has a vision, and he sticks to it.
He's got a rift to go as well.
Look at this.
2,500 materials. This is the strat to go for late game every time. He doesn't want to fight a single person, and I can't blame him, because with the weight on positioning, it's the way to play if you're going for the win. And he's there's $100,000 on the line for first place. You can't blame him.
You can't blame him one bit, but I think this is unprecedented, Lupa. I don't think we've ever seen someone win back-to-back games with 0 eliminations. I mean, they usually get 1 at least.
Reddit is going to have to check the facts on that one.
Donnie,
I'm not sure.
you're out there.
I think that might be the first back-to-back with 0 eliminations.
And one thing to point out, too, my friend Donnie sent me a Twitter DM and mentioning this. Thank you all for the feedback on Twitter, but he also said that he didn't take 1 tick of damage going through that entire tilted fight in game number 2. He had the same 200 HP total from the beginning of that tilted fight to the very end. It goes to show how good he is at just staying alive, rotating early, and really conserving his resources.
If that's the name of the game, he's definitely focused on it. We've got 42 players left, 35 seconds until this circle closes, and then it starts to move. At this point, it would surprise me if there are many players left in the air and planes. People are going to have to start popping out of those just because pulling those tight circles is a little too close together. We'll have elected to drop down and try and get high ground. Here's Hershicles making a rotation into the safe zone. He's going to box up half. They pick it up an elim there, right there, and Glorious. Style going to, I believe, Stale going down in the feet as well. Zarby and Praise, the only players alive right now with 3 eliminations. Manjobi looks like he got 49th and picked up 3 eliminations. That's a point apiece for all 3 of those players. Vince and a number of others are sitting on 2. Nobody's pushing too aggressively right now.
So Vince looking to pick up his first point. I don't believe he's gotten 3 elims yet. His teammate Twiz has. We'll see if he can do the same to try and put himself on the board here. There it is. Jesse of the X2 twins still full HP, full shield, in a great position right now.
I spoke too soon. There are actually still people just waiting it out top. Can't blame him. The election to avoid combat is the smart play. If you're going for placement every single time, that's the smartest play. Eliminations will happen when they happen. They'll happen organically, and so you don't really have to worry about pushing too much. You have to worry about safety more so than anything else.
We've got RPG from Zarby actually connected for damage before. Zarby at 4 eliminations right now. Another limb here on Hershicles under a World of Hurt would be his 2nd point. That'd be huge for Zarby. We'll see if he can do it. Meanwhile, Minkin TTV picks up 1. He is known to be a very passive, smart, and slow-paced player playing for late game. He is showing he could also get some limbs here in the late game as well.
Hershicles might be in a tough spot here. Looks like Dolph's rotating above him. We'll see here in a second he gets caught off guard. He's going right underneath Zarby. He's going to have to try and station up basically in the same box as another player at this point because so many people in such a small area. And you see Hershicles getting a little third-party damage. Somebody caught him rotating.
I think it's Zarby. Zarby wants his 5th limb. He's
34 players left.
Wow.
20 seconds until this circle ends with a southeast rotation. And this is where things are going to start getting crazy. The next circle move, if it is far enough away, everybody's going to have to relocate. You're going to see a lot of rift-to-goes pop at the last second before the zone starts to tick on these players. You want to wait until the last second because floating in the air for as long as possible keeps you out of engagements. It gives you the best chance to get high ground above your opponents. Avoiding fights is key here if placement's your goal. And it should be. $400,000 total on the line is insanity.
Yeah, Keep My Big Bonus is not activated here. That's a game format that Epic used in the Fall Skirmish series where every elimination after 7, I believe, is 1 additional point. That's not activated here in this game system, so placement becomes even more important. You can't knock a player like Jesse X-Twin for playing the way that he's doing and playing smart here and not even putting shots in, just trying to avoid fights. And doing a great job at it. It's really, I mean, he's smart, he's methodical, he does it in such an intelligent way too. It's not like he's just taking an easy win. He's playing so incredibly consistent and smart. It's hard to do against these top players in Fortnite.
I'm going to try and remember specifically, but I believe he had 13 shotgun shells about 10 minutes ago as well. Literally.
And I was gonna point out, he was low ground.
La
Like
sua
the first two
tattica in
games he won
LAN,
was high ground
perché
and
in
mid ground. I didn't
pubblica
realize he had
vedo
a
che
rift to
fa
go
i
in his
game,
pocket, so he
quindi.
was staying low ground just long enough to regain high ground now with that rift to go. Keep an eye on Jesse here, as Zarbi
Ma
currently does
invita
have
sto
ultimate high
tizio
ground.
adesso?
Ma questo scripta che c'ha sempre il muro pronto dopo la piramide?
Magro.
Cazzo è? Bello quello da usare, però. Amico mio. Non sappiamo quanta vita ha perso.
Dal muro instant, scusa.
Non lo so. Non so com'è possibile.
Turbo build, switch fast tra piramide e muro.
Madonna. Guarda. Non ci credo.
Cioè, rischi di
I was just about to
buildare
say,
il muro
this is Zarbi's game to lose. He had a high ground, he had mats to his name.
Meanwhile,
All'inizio si sta a rifare il corridoio.
zero kill.
Vabbè, oh, tanto è vicino, no?
Questo fa gerbilling.
No,
Se piana kill. Se piana kill, oh, è grasso che cola. Se uno pia l'aereo e drifta in mezzo a tutti ha vinto.
Qua nessuno c'ha tempo di spaccarti il corridoio, quindi anche se non lo fai rinforzare.
C'è troppa gente, c'è troppa gente.
Poi passi lo stesso. Ci sta come roba.
Dai, sì. Peccato. Ma secondo me stanno laggando tantissimo, raga. Pure perché stanno giocando con V-Sync e tutto il resto, eh. Sì, sì, tutto al massimo. Oh.
Stanno usando anche il
qua nella merda però.
In realtà non sai quanto scudo ha, questo c'era tipo 50 di scudo perché non si sta tirando gli scillini.
No.
Secondo me questo qui ha pensato di aver preso 50 di scudo. Bello. Il medikit, il medikit, il medikit, fra, il medikit. No, la vita è una merda, il medikit.
Driftano.
Però guarda, non lo fai con nessuno, cioè.
No, raga, impazzisco, impazzisco.
Non si sta coprendo sopra.
Sì, dai, ha preso il danno di scudo, che ci fa?
Ma c'è
Anche la safe non le
c'è
serve.
solo il passo come arma.
Se gli spara di sì.
Il quello top al medikit. Quello top al medikit.
C'è il medikit.
Ha fatto una kill, ha fatto una kill.
Ha trovato il medikit.
Questo già vinto.
Oppure il campfire, no, GG.
Vince versus Jesse, the heal off. Jesse only had 5 bandages earlier. Vince has high ground. He stops healing. He decided to stop healing. That's the cost of the game.
Questo c'è morto.
Non ci credo.
Goodness.
Devo andare avanti
I'm
più
lost for words, Lupo.
No, 3 di fila.
3 di fila, sì.
Cioè, Alec era già vinta.
Ragazzi, avete capito cosa ha fatto? L'ha lurato.
Giorgio l'ha lullato.
Sì, vabbè, ma quello sopra è un coglione.
Azzi, l'ha baitato.
Perché quello sopra è un cretino, sei abitato.
Quello sopra è stupido, cioè.
Aveva 2 kit medici.
C'aveva il campfire sotto il culo e si è spostato.
Back-to-back endgame first place wins for Jesse
3
with
win di
0
fila.
elimination.
Questo è andato tranquillamente, ha seguito il muro circo e basta.
Sì, lui ha fatto questo. Però ha fatto la prima kill, onesta.
Guarda la mano, raga, sta impazzendo, sta tremando tutto, hai visto?
Guarda questo qua, raga, fa un centimetro e fa un 90s. Guarda. Guarda.
Questo va lì, raga, questo va lì.
Ma qua secondo me serve solo puntare, cioè.
Non mangia il cazzo.
Fai anche le fake rig, danno tutti i pro, giusto? Wired.
Vabbè.
No, sì, sì, appena visto.
Credo che puoi scegliere tra 2 o 3 mouse.
No, mi sa uno solo, sai.
Raga, non ci posso credere.
Te lo sai?
I'm so mad that they're making
Mi
you look so
caga giù.
smart right
Vabbè,
now.
ma quello sopra è
Cosa,
giocato
bro?
durissimo
About
comunque.
aggressive play.
No.
Sì,
No,
quello
vabbè,
sopra.
ci
Mi ha mandato la foto ai Suga.
Lupo is looking
Il mouse non c'è di
Play for
vero.
placement is
Quello
the key with
sopra
Fortnite
ha
is
buttato il
Okay.
game.
Not the bonus suspension.
Ho visto, ho
can't blame
visto.
him from doing what he's doing. It's shown up big. I have to admit. So now we've seen 3 games in a
Forse c'è
row.
la musica
Fallout
troppo
where
pompata in orecchio.
Raga,
playing for placement,
io
playing
finisco qua di vedere sto torneo.
slowly taking your time and not necessarily being, putting yourself out
Io
there.
invece
It's
stacco
paid off.
proprio.
Io finisco di vedere qua sto torneo. Mi muto un secondo. Raga, io finisco qua di vedere il torneo. Mamma mia, c'ho un sonno allucinante. Assurdo. Io non ci credo. Raga, io non ci credo. È veramente uno schifo. È veramente uno schifo. Io stacco, ragazzi.